Yeah. So one of the arrows in our quiver as value investors is patience. So in general, we don't really have, for the most part, an information edge. So if I'm looking at a business, there's not much I'm going to be able to come up with about that business that a lot of other people haven't figured out or are capable of figuring out. So the information edge, for the most part, doesn't exist. Then there can be another edge, which is an analytics edge, which is two individuals have the same information, but one person is able to look at that data and come to conclusions that are different from the other person. And so an analytic edge can be a real edge. But even that is difficult because there's a lot of smart people looking at a lot of companies. The one edge that is probably the strongest is the time horizon. And even Jeff Bezos says that a lot of his competitors are focused on the next 1, 2, or 3 years. And he said that Amazon always took the approach of looking out longer, looking out 5 or 7 or 10 years. And he said that when they looked out longer and they invested with that longer time horizon, they got an edge. And they were willing to make investments where they knew that the payoff is not going to come in 3 years. So I think, yes, the ability of an investor to think longer term. And this is one of the reasons why the index does so well. The index is too dumb to know that it owns Microsoft. It's too dumb to know that it owns Alphabet. And it's too dumb to sell these things. And it keeps these things endlessly forever. So if you look at the S&P 500 index, for example, which is 500, for the most part, great businesses. And every year, they might take 1 or 2 businesses out and replace them with 1 or 2 new ones. But usually the ones they take out are not the ones that are climbing. Like recently, they removed General Electric from the Dow Industrial Average. And if you look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average over time, in general, you get rising stars going in, and you get kind of companies that are kind of long in the tooth and have passed their prime being taken out. The S&P 500 would hold an Apple or a Microsoft or a Amazon or Alphabet for 20 years, 30 years. And that type of holding period on these great businesses can be a great edge.